没事，好的，好的。欢迎大家。今天我们有特别邀请到 UCI，就是继续教育学院，他们有相关于是对高中生的这样的一系列的课程。Carol, I will just start to introduce you and the background about today's program. 然后呢，这个是 CMA 的话，今年的话差不多是今年的话，1月份我们的水电班呀，还有包括这个水电班延续到第2期，就是这个月应该是到下个月结束，然后还有很多相关的这些税务讲座呀，包括 UCI 的这样的讲座。我们下一周的话还有邀请尔文市长，然后会给大家来分享一下目前的一个疫情的情况呀，还有包括大家关心的一些尔文市的一些相关的问题。那今天的话特别邀请到 UCI 的话，就是因为 UCI 在春季的话，大家可能都不知道 UCI 其实就在我们的旁边，但是他们其实有相当于是对高中生的一些提供的一些相关的课程，让大家可以通过在高中的时候就了解到一些大学的课程，以及为将来的大学做准备的一些课程，包括他们这个春季班的话是一个都是线上的班，然后我们呢也有 CMA 的话，就是因为有相关的 sponsor 的支持，我们有张大清事务所的支持，然后我们有US Art 他们的赞助，还有包括有就是Dr. 于的于医生的牙科的诊所，然后他们来赞助，让我们在这个大家如果是注册这个课的话，然后其实会得到一定的优惠。这个差价的话是由这些赞助商提供的，所以是非常好，大家能够享受到就特别的这个 CMA 的这样的一个特价，这样子。包括注册费的话，通常的话他们是有$200，然后也是因为是 从 CMA 来的朋友们就是免掉这个200块钱。所以今天的话Carl 的话是 UCI 继续教育学院的负责人，所以他今天会给我们讲一下相关的信息，我会帮忙翻译。好的 ，Okay, Carl, you can start now. Cindy, do you want to add anything? Okay, and there's one more person going to join us. Okay.
Well, thank you very much, Jahai. Thank you, and it's my pleasure to be here and share information about our programs with you today. As Jahai mentioned, my name is Carl Kottman. I'm a program manager at UCI, Division of Continuing Education, and I'm going to share information about our EUR program, Experience University Research, for high school students. Okay, I'm going to share it's all right. I'll share my screen with you.
Okay, I'll help you to translate the thing you just mentioned. Carl 的话是 UCI 继续教育负责人，他们今天会给大家分享一下，就是关于这个 program 的信息。
Okay. Okay, let me just share my screen with you, and I'll just if I'm speaking too much or too fast, just let me know.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Again, you can visit our website at ip.ce.uci.edu/EUR. This information is online as well. But let me give you a good overview. One reason why we offer programs for high school students is because it's very difficult for high school students to get into universities of their choice and to do well when they get in. At UCI, for example, there were over 100,000 freshman applicants last year with just under 30% acceptance rate. And of those that got in, they had an average 4.11 GPA weighted. So it's very competitive, and it's only more and more competitive each year for the top schools in the United States.
I'll help to translate what you just mentioned. So basically, sometimes it's hard to change the mood. 那个 UCI 的话，今天的话讲的这个主要的这个课程是针对高中生的，就是大学生的这个研究体验课程。那 UCI 的话，大家也都比较了解，其实在每一年的话，越来越那个就是竞争性越强。现在的话，他们今年的话申请大概超过10万人，然后他们的录取率的话大概是29.9%，然后他们的 GPA 基本上要求要在4.1以上这样子。所以的话，就是对很多，比如说大家想去体验 UCI 的话，是一个有很高的一个很高的一个门槛在里面。OK.
And there's more detailed information at admissions.uci.edu for your reference. But the UCI admissions officers, they look at, when students apply, they look at a holistic review. So not only do they look at students' GPA and high school coursework, but they also look at what they write on their personal insight questions or personal statements, and what they do outside of class, what their extracurricular activities are. So the EUR program aims to help students with the yellow and blue circles, with their extracurricular activities and their personal insight questions.
所以呢，就是现在的话，比如说像 UCI 的，他们在录取的时候呢，其实除了看成绩以外的话，他是看那个大概这3个部分，比如有成绩啊，还有自己的个人的这个体会啊，个人的经历啊，以及是在那个课程以外的活动的这样的信息。所以这些的话都是UCI 现在更就是统一看一个录取一个学生的时候，那UCI 的这个研究这个课程的话，主要是针对这个黄色圈和那个蓝色圈，也就是课外的这些课程以及那个个人的经历上面的这样的一个补充。
So in addition to grades, when admitting students, admissions counselors look for students that display or have displayed initiative, motivation, that have diverse skills and backgrounds. They don't want 8,000 of the same kind of student. They want students that can display passion and resolve and have overcome problems, and that are very talented in different areas. So these are the qualities that admissions officers look for in students, and it's not always easy to show these things when applying to a university.
所以那个Carl 的话，他提到了，就是说 UCI 一般想要看什么样的学生呢？比如说有这个自主性、主动性，然后比较那个积极，然后比较多元化，然后比较有学习有热情，然后比较就是有他的这种天分，像这些的话都是其实比较难去那个通过来表现的这样的一些那个特点。
And some of the other aspects that the UC system looks at for your reference are the number of honors courses or AP courses students take, where they are in their class ranking, making sure that they keep up hard work during their senior year, and that they have outstanding performance in the areas in which they're applying. For example, if a student wants to apply for a business major, they should be doing very well in economics class, or be doing some extracurricular activities or interning if possible. They're going to look at students' talents and achievements inside high school and outside of the high school. And they're also going to look at the location and opportunities. So for example, if a student is in Irvine, there are many opportunities available for the student to improve themselves, and many extracurricular opportunities available to them. So if they haven't participated in those opportunities, it will be harder for them to get into a university of their choice.
所以就是这个的话，就是其他的那个 UCI 考虑的项目，比如说他有多少个参加的 honor 课呀、AP 课呀，然后他们的课程的这样的一个 ranking 呀，包括他那个参加就是对本地的这样的资源的这样的一个拓展，就是如果他的成绩已经非常好的话，他会在 他自己本身学习的那个内容上，然后进行一些相关的拓展，比如说你利用本地资源的这样的一个能力啊，这些方面。所以像那个UCI 的这些课程的话，主要是帮助大家补充，就是扩展那个课外，就是在已经这个学的这种本身学校已经学的内容以外的这样的一个拓展。
So this is why we have EUR options for students through continuing education to help them improve in these areas. And because of COVID, we have some remote program options available, which I will share with you. All the remote courses are available through synchronous, live Zoom sessions. During this, I'm sorry.
Okay, can I, translate the last part, last slide? Can you go back to last slide?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's not much information here.
Yeah.
所以呢，现在因为新冠的原因的话，现在主要的那个会 UCI 的这些对高中生的这些课程的话，是通过线上的远程的，然后是那个就是有老师然后现场教的这样子，通过 Zoom。
So this spring and during the school year, we offer weekend courses for high school students. So every Saturday we have courses, Saturday mornings, live via Zoom for high school students. And in the summer, we have an intensive 3-week programs where courses meet for several hours each day.
所以呢，现在的话，暑期和夏天，包括冬天的话，他们会是用周末的课程，然后夏天的话，他们是连续3周的比较比较紧凑的这样的课程来安排，平常也会上课。
In both options, students meet in small classes, about 15, 16 students in a class. Again, they have live interaction with their classmates. Many of them come from different places and backgrounds, and the courses are surrounded on project-based learning. So it's not just a lecture, it's hands-on, where students are going to work together and complete a project by the end of the course. Students from here in Irvine join, and students from around the world can join since it's online. And we try to teach the most valuable in-demand skills that will help students get into the top universities, but also guide them in their academic and professional careers.
所以呢，这个课程的话，主要是是那个小班制的，他们一般是大概15到16个学生。参加的学生的话是不管是有 local 的呀，或者是有那个外地的，也有一些学生是那个国际的学生，只要他那个能够登录这个 Zoom 的话，都可以参加。所以他们是基于项目来学习这个课程的，然后呢，所以就有很多的这种互动性在里面，而且他们会通过这些课程的话，给大家介绍就是未来的这种职业选择呀，包括UCI 的一些体验的这些信息。
So this spring, starting in April, we have 2 courses we're offering for high school students specifically. Starting on April 10th, for 5 weeks, 5 Saturdays, we have Young Entrepreneurs, Skills for Success. So students will learn how to develop business plans, how to sell ideas, how to develop presentation skills, and to build confidence and build their communication skills. So this meets for 3 hours every Saturday for 5 Saturdays. Actually, the instructor of this course, Nguyen, is going to be joining us in a few minutes. So I'm going to let her tell you more about what this course offers. But we want students to learn about not only how business works, but how to organize their project, how to sell themselves, how to project confidence, and how to achieve their goals. After that course ends, we have designing and integrating. Actually, sorry, Jihai, I'll stop there. I'll let you.
Okay.
I gave you too much to translate.
Sure. 今年的话，春季的话，他们主要是有2个课程，一个是从4月10号到5月8号，一共是5个周末的这样的一个课程。他们的话，这个课程的话是叫做那个年轻的企业家的这样的培训，主要是培养那个成功的技巧，其实包括有领导力啊、沟通能力啊这种，还有这个演讲的能力啊，这样的一个综合的能力。所以这个课程的话是5个周末的这样的一个课程。一会儿那个4点半的时候，这个讲课的这个老师也会登录到 Zoom， 然后他也会给大家再分享一下一些课程的内容。Okay.
And in May, from May 15th to June 12th, we'll be offering designing and integrating IoT devices. In this course, students learn how to use Python, to learn the programming language Python, to program a Raspberry Pi computer, and to program some devices and connect different devices by Wi-Fi. So it's for students that have no experience in programming to learn the basics of programming smart devices.
从5月15号到6月12号的这个课程的话，是关于那个跟编程相关的。它主要是通过那个编程，然后来控制相关的这些机器，所以它是软硬件相结合的这样的一个项目。通过那个学习 Python， 如果对以前如果没有经历的，或者是有一些简单基础的话，都可以参加。因为这个的话，对是 UCI 未来的很多课程的一个基础课程。Okay.
When students log in through a remote class, they'll see a course homepage similar to this. And on the homepage, they'll be able to access Zoom meetings. They'll get homework and assignments. They can have discussions with the professor and with other classmates. They can check their grades and get feedback. So although the courses are online, they still remain very interactive.
所以这个课程的话，大家可以看到，这是一个简单的一个，就是学生以后他登录了以后的话，他可以在这个主页上面，然后看到相关的这个 Zoom 的信息啊，然后课程的所需要的材料，就平常的时候他们日常用的这些信息，然后都是在这个UCI 的这个主页上面。
In these courses, these Saturday courses, they're offered at $575 per course. But for CAMA members, there's a discount. So they're $489 for CAMA members. And this includes a total of 15 hours of instruction time, plus support outside of the classroom and the assignments that students will be working on between programs. And students will receive a UCI certificate and a transcript upon completion of the course.
所以这个课程的话，那个 Carol 的话就讲了一下这个课程的费用。通常的话，注册的15个小时，因为它是5个礼拜，每天是3个小时的课程，一共是15个小时，它的学费是575。那这个包括线上的这个上课，以及那个对学生的支持，然后作业啊这些比如有问答呀，然后在结束之后的话，会提供 UCI 的这样的一个就是证书，然后包括那个这个相关的这个成绩，因为大家是 CAMA 的这个成员嘛，所以的话，这个对我们 CAMA 的话，也感谢我们的赞助商有489，只有489美金，大家可以看到基本上优惠了100美金这样子。非常感谢 ，Thank you, Carol, for offering that to the CAMA members.
Of course. Part of the reason we run these programs is to help the local community and to support the local community. So, that's our goal. And our goal is to provide as much support and help to students as we can, whether their goal is to attend UCI or to get into other universities. Our staff and instructors are dedicated to help students reach their potential. Regarding fees, so $489 is the tuition fee. The Young Entrepreneurs class, there are no additional fees. for the programming class, there are some materials students may need to purchase on their own. So there may be some additional expense if students don't already have required materials for the programming course.
OK， 所以那个电脑课的话，那个有可能会有一些电脑要用的这些一些那个设备的那个钱的话是单独的。那这个到时候会有那个就是课程的具体信息，然后来提供。然后那个 UCI 的通过这些课程主要目的的话是帮助那个社区的这些青少年们，不管是他们是申请 UCI 还是帮助就是申请那个其他的学校，都可以通过经历这种大学的这种level 的这样的课程，然后来帮助他们了解就是未来的大学是什么样子，然后包括那个可以让他们更好的去设定目标。Okay.
In the summer, we offer 3 intensive programs between July 26th and August 13th. These are more advanced programs that require some more background knowledge, but the business and finance program is open to high school students.
OK， 这些课程的话，那个就是夏天的话，主要的课程的话是比较那个难度比较高的课程，比如说有关于 AI 的这样的AI 的这样的学习，然后以及法律的课程，还有关于 business 和商业的商科的这些课程，所以这些的话都是相对来说难度比较高一点的课程。然后如果大家有什么问题的话，我看有一些网友已经在那个提问了，然后大家有任何问题的话，都可以在留言框里，一会儿我们会给大家回答。Okay.
So I'll share more details about the business and finance program in summer. In this package, students will study for 3 weeks every day, Monday through Friday, and they'll take they'll take 2 courses in international finance and high performance teams. In addition, there'll be several networking events throughout the program. So international finance, I'll stop there before I continue.
对，然后那个Carl 的话，他根据那个就是商科的这个课程的话，给大家具体介绍一下。它是从7月26到8月13的这样的课程，它主要是学2门课，一个是将国际金融和那个就是团队这个建造，然后除了这个课程以外的话，他们还有很多的这种就是互动的环节，比如说跟那个 UCI 的这个教授，然后跟 UCI 的学生，跟那个相关的这些企业和公司这样的人，然后相互这个交流和活动的这样的一个环节。Okay.
So just quickly, in the program over this 3 weeks, they'll be taking international finance to learn about how international trade, stocks, investment work. They'll also be taking high performance teams. Again, this course will be taught by Karen Nguyen, who will be here and share information with you shortly. So this is designed to teach students how to work and build more effective teams. And then throughout the 3 weeks, there'll be a series of networking events and special guests and tours on campus to help students gain some practical experience and learn about potential majors and careers.
所以呢，就是他又Carol 的话，他又详细的介绍了一下，就是说国际金融，然后主要是会学到那个就是国际贸易呀、国际投资呀、风险呀、掌控啊这些相关的内容，然后领导力呀这些还有就是团队合作的能力，以及那个他们就是这种互动的这些环节的话，有跟那个 UCI 的教授，包括对那个就是学校的这种参观活动，然后以及那个就是相关的这些互动的话，然后帮助学生去了解他们未来的一个职业选择。
Here's Karen. I'm going to skip this for when she joins. For the summer program, It's regularly $1,250 per student, but it's $1,090 for CAMA members. So if the students want to join the summer business and finance program, they'll be taking over 30 hours of class within 3 weeks. They'll join peer mentor meetings, so they'll be partnered with UCI students to learn more about future majors at UCI and to join networking meetings. And again, as I mentioned, there'll be a variety of campus virtual tours, career planning sessions, and students will all receive a certificate and a transcript at the end of the program, which they can share and write about on their university applications.
所以 UCI 的这个3周的这样的一个课程，一共是30个小时的这样的一个课程。他们的课程的话，主要是包括比如说 UCI 的这样的线上的账户，然后呢，这个相关的这些课程的学习，以及他们会给大家每个人就是有 UCI 的学生，就是来做那个大哥哥大姐姐，就是师兄师姐的这样的一个配对，让他们通过这些师兄师姐们了解到 UCI 的那个情况，以及那个就是相关的这些互动，然后还有另外就是对职业规划的这种一些课程在里面，以及那个相关的这种他们是线上的，因为可能到夏天的时候有可能还没有完全的恢复线上的这样的一个对校园的这样的一个参观，以及包括 UCI 的最后的这样的一个就是证书和成绩单。然后对 CAMA 的成员的话，大家可以看到，就平常的话每个学生是1250，然后 CAMA 的成员是1090，所以也是有这样的优惠在里面。
Thank you. So there's a couple options for students. On Saturdays during the weekend, we have short courses, and in the summer, we'll have a more intensive, thorough option. In both cases, students will get a UCI transcript and will be able to have access to continuing education support. And the Young Entrepreneurs class is a good introduction to the more difficult summer program as well.
OK. 所以就是所以大家作为高中生的话，其实有2个选择，一个主要是那个现在的这种这个夏季就是春季的这样的一个课程，然后呢还有就是夏季的课程。春季的这个课程的话，就是关于这个企业家的这个课程，其实是为那个夏天的课程的一个准备课程，它相当于它是一个基础课。如果你学了这个之后的话，参加那个夏天的这个国际金融的这些课程的话，就相对来说比较那个简单一点。
Great. I'm going to pause my presentation here for a minute. I believe because Karen Nguyen has joined us. She is our instructor for the ER program. She's teaching the Young Entrepreneurs class this spring, and she's teaching the high performance team class in the business program in the summer. So I'd like to give her a few minutes to introduce herself and share a bit more about her classes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Unmute. Hi everyone, I'm Karen Nguyen. 你们好，我是潮州人，我会讲国语、广东话，还有潮州。My last name 是我的姓声，我会讲一点点，因为我出生在美国。So I am here to give you a little showcase of the young entrepreneur. It's very interesting, very exciting. Carl and I are going on tour starting this spring, as he mentioned. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, see if it works in the PowerPoint presentation. So let me know if you can see my PowerPoint. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So my graduate program is actually in STEM. I have 20 years project management and leadership experience, and obviously I work with large corporations running their IT infrastructure and IT integration. And I also have my own consulting company. So I am on tour with several courses, and I also consult for organization worldwide. And I also have an investment company. And then I am a UCI alumni. So I got back in, I think, a year after I graduated, I got Alumni of the Year for the Division of Continuing Education. And then right after that, the following year, I had SoCal Most Powerful and Influential Women of Diversity. I am just like you guys. I came here in the US at the age of 5, and I grew up here since kindergarten, and I built my own branding to what I am today. Thank you for the opportunity for tonight, and obviously UCI. And Carl mentioned that we are going, go ahead.
Yeah, do you want to translate into Chinese, or I'll help you to translate? You can speak.
Oh no, I am not that great, so please.
Okay, thank you. I'll do brief translation. There's a lot of content.
Okay.
所以刚才 Karen 老师有介绍自己他的 background， 所以他呢也是小的时候来移民到美国的。那他在这边美国读的幼儿园开始读的，那个他也是 UCI 的毕业的，所以呢他在经过他有大概20多年的这样的一个企业管理和领导力的这样的一个经验，然后有15年的话是在 IT 的这个公司里工作，他现在有自己的公司，然后也有自己的投资公司，他也为就是很多公司提供这样的一个就是咨询的服务。他呢在获得过那个就是应该是南加的这样的最有影响力的女性的这样的一个荣誉。所以呢那个 Karen 老师会给大家讲那个商科的课程，包括春季的商科课程以及那个夏天的那个团队打造的这样的一个领导力的课程。Karen 是主讲老师。 Thank you.
Very, very well spoken, very well. Carl, you and I need to volunteer our time. We need to learn how to speak Chinese. So this is a young entrepreneur. As Carl mentioned, if you take the entrepreneur, you will develop business plans. You'll learn how to develop business plans and sell your ideas. So in terms of pitching, do you want to translate that one?
Yeah, sure. 所以那个就是这个青年企业家的这样的一个活动的话，它主要是让大家那个学会基本的这样的技巧，然后怎么样去来表达自己的想法，然后让大家能够接受自己的想法。
So in addition to young entrepreneur, you will learn, students will actually learn the most iconic business success today. You'll learn we'll go through exercises from Amazon right here, from Amazon to Starbucks to Apple, to see why they are so successful today. And then we will follow this business model structure, which is taught by Harvard. And what it is 9 quadrants. And it's all the things that you need to be an entrepreneur to basically create an idea. So to build an organization or to build have that vision, you have to understand things like value proposition, right? Key partnership, relationship building with your customer. What does your customer look like? What are some of the resources, and what are some of the things that you need to do and the channel distribution to get to market, right? At the same time, while you're learning all this, you'll learn how to pitch really well. You'll learn how to do public speaking, presentation skills, business strategies, while learning what all the young entrepreneurs are doing around the world.
所以这个青年企业家的这样的话，它主要是通过就是现在正在运行的这种各种商业模式，然后开始介绍，然后包括介绍就是作为青年企业家应该具有的所有的能力。比如说怎么样跟那个就是各方面就是怎么样来运行一个公司，比如说怎么样跟那个就是合作伙伴合作，然后你的客户是谁，然后如何定义你自己的价值观，然后怎么样跟那个就是通过分发渠道以及相关的这个如何获得各种资源，就是作为那个企业家的话所需要的所有的这些因素，然后都会进行相关的学习。
So some of the companies we will be studying are this, and then we'll also have a case study. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to teach the student is to how to think and apply. So I'm not going to make it super difficult. They're going to go through these type of exercises and post it to, like, for instance, if you're in Starbucks, what do you need to do in terms of your key partnership, right? And then we'll be studying Tesla Model S. So if you're looking at Tesla, who is your market? What is the value proposition? And we'll use a whole bunch of post-it notes, and they'll just play around, and they'll leverage each other's collaboration to think like an entrepreneur and speak like an entrepreneur.
所以就是举例的话，比如说他们会通过这个就是这种实际案例的学习，然后比如说像研究星巴克的他的客户，然后包括像特斯拉的这样的一个成功经验，比如说像它作为 Model S 的话是怎么样成功的，如何在市场上，然后大家都会通过就是比较互动的这些环节的话，进行学习，然后如何就是像企业家的想法一样的，如何怎么样那个像如何就是如何像企业家一样的来那个设计和运营这样的公司。
And then also in the summer, you can join the undergrads, like Carl's is saying, for high performance team. And that is teaching you how to be a leader, not just a leader. How do you contribute in your world in terms of in high school and going to college? How do you collaborate with others? How do you follow leadership, and how do you understand leadership so that you can better yourself and provide value to your, in this situation, your teacher or your professor in college?
OK， 然后这个还有夏季的这个课程的话，是关于那个团队建设，就是高效能团队建设的这样的一个课程，主要会学习到就是相关的领导力以及如何那个合作的能力。这些合作的能力的话，其实将来的话都会应用在就是未来读大学以后的话，如何跟你的同学、你的教授以及你相关的这些生活环境，然后能够那个就是合作，然后能够配合的这样的一个沟通的这些能力。
And then some of the things you will learn in this class is what is happiness and how does that impact performance, some of the different types of teams and the wisdom of teams. How do you do team building? How do you contribute yourself in team building, understanding leadership and their impact on you and your impact on them? And then at the same time, because the virtual world changes the global dynamic landscape, how do you go ahead and be part of the team, whether you're in school, you're getting ready to work, or you're in college? How do you deal with your working environment at home? And then when you enter into the world when the pandemic is over, and then how do you use your time management effectively now and for the future?
OK， 所以主要的课程的话，就是比如说有那个就是比如说关于团队有不同的类型啊，然后如何建设团队啊，以及领导力的这种不同的工作方式啊，以及作为领导的话是怎么样影响到别人，包括如果是你作为团队成员是如何影响到领导相关的这样的一个影响到整个团队，以及呢就是因为现在的话有很多都是通过线上的这样的一个运营嘛，那如何在那个通过虚拟的这样如何建设虚拟的团队来创造这种远程的这种合作空间或工作空间，以及对时间的管理，因为时间管理的话其实涉及到将来你就读大学了以后的话，然后如何有效的管理你自己的时间。
So I want to mention one very important fact. This course is very popular today. I'm getting ready to teach at this course, as we said, to working professional at UCSD, actually starting Monday. And I'm also simultaneously to UCSD, we're also teaching this course at UCI, high school program, international program, Chapman, Northrop Grumman, and the Orange Coast Community College. So this course it's so timely and so effective that I think Carl even mentioned that they need it for UCI faculty as well. So I think that's something important that they need to know.
Okay, yeah. 所以这个课程的话是非常就是现在的话非常受欢迎的一个课程。现在的话Karen 的话，她已经计划在应该是 UCSD 的话，马上就开始这个课程，已经在 Chapman 的大学，还有其实 Karen 也提到了说，这个课程有可能 UCI 的教职员工有可能也会需要这样的课程，所以就是非常的非常的受欢迎，所以大家是非常有用的一些信息的话，我觉得都会对高中生有很大的帮助。Okay.
So Carl, my 13 minutes is good to go. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Karen. I greatly appreciate your time. And just as Karen said, we're trying to teach students not only valuable skills for their future, but also give them ways to give them an advantage when they apply to their universities. So, I think we're doing all that we can to make sure that we help students reach their professional and academic goals.
Yes.
If I may, Jahad, if participants are interested, I have a short video I can share that we recorded from our program before COVID. So it shows students what the program was like when we offered it on the campus and what we'll return to in the next year. But I think it's useful for people to see. It's about 2 or 3 minutes.
Carl, do you have any questions for me before I leave?
Yeah, perfect. If there are any questions for Karen or about the classes, I think you can send them in the chat or let her know while we have her live.
大家因为 Karen 的话，她马上要离开。那如果大家对课程，尤其刚才这个商科的这个课程有什么问题的话，可以留言或者直接提问也可以。
Okay, 谢谢你们，晚安。Thank you.
好 ，Thank you, Karen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
And after this is over, Johai has my contact information, and I can share questions with Karen or other instructors as well. We're happy to help and provide information as needed. I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. And if you don't mind, I'll share a short video. The video is all in English, but I think you'll be able to follow it just fine.
I'm from Los Angeles. I wanted to join.
Sorry.
No, just trying to translate what you're trying to do. So.
Yeah.
Okay. 他会放一段视频，这是之前疫情前的这样的一个信息。所以 UCI 的话，主要的就是说，它是希望帮助高中生呢，能够通过这些课程的学习呢，能够提高，让他们跟其他的学生有不同，然后能够更多的了解到，就是作为大学的话是需要什么，然后帮助大家能够选择和进入自己喜欢的大学，还有就是未来选择和获得自己未来的这样的一个职业的一个考虑方向。Okay.
Thank you.
I wanted to join the EUR program at UCI to get a new experience.
I'm from China. I chose social ecology as my elective. This one really interests me. This is a brand new topic.
I'm from Japan. I came here because I wanted to get the American university experience, and that's what I cannot get in Japan.
Over the past 2 weeks, I've really enjoyed being able to get hands-on with some sort of project from the business project management, and it got me a better understanding how a project would look like, how the planning would be.
My elective, social ecology. This has actually made me think a lot more than high school level. people.
The social ecology program that I took for elective, it taught me what I'm truly interested in. I knew that I am kind of interested in environmental problems, but I wasn't really sure if that's like what I want to pursue in the future. Now, like taking that courses and learning how environmental problem is actually like related to our daily lives, I think I have an idea like what I want to do in the future.
A skill that I have learned over the past 2 weeks, just overall communicating with people that you haven't met and from different parts of the world.
I can see different diversities, not just different countries, but different people, different ideas. I say there's no such a difference between the locals or international students who come to this EUR program. Who you are, where you're from, if you come here, you have a brand new experience of how to communicate with people.
People here are really nice, and I was able to make connections with like people from all over the world. You cannot get this experience from like all the places. It was really special to this program.
I definitely recommend this EUR program as one of the best places to go during the summer.
Although the time here was short, I really did learn a lot more than I expected. I would certainly take it again.
I would totally recommend this program to my classmates. I would just say that this program is amazing, and I'm really thankful for all the people who supported this program.
Great. Excuse me. Good. I hope that gave you a good impression of the kind of class we run. I don't know if you can, if there's anything you want to share, Jahai, about the video.
Yeah, I'll just briefly talk about it. 所以刚才那个视频的话，主要是就是过去的话，那个在疫情前，然后参加这些课程的学生的一个分享。那么很多人都就是觉得，其实有的时候他们可能想上某一些课程，或者是大学想选哪一个专业，但是并不是确定说这个专业究竟学什么，或者是会不会对他们有帮助。然后他通过了这个课程了之后，他们去真正体会到说，哎，这个课程这个专业的话。究竟是什么样子的，所以体会到了这样的课程。另外的话，他们也认识了很多朋友，然后经历了这样的一个大学的这样的一个学习的过程，对他们的就是未来的大学的选择都非常有帮助。This is a future UCI student, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, and then the last thing I want to share with you is we offer some free online activities for all students in all our programs at continuing education. And these are mostly led by UCI students. So whether students are taking a spring course or summer course, anytime they're enrolled at UCI, they can join these free online workshops. And we regularly offer them in a variety of topics that are here: leadership, how to get an internship, how to develop your resume, sending academic emails, networking skills, etc. So it's another extra layer of support for all the students at continuing education.
所以刚才这个的话，就是除了那个刚才说的这些线上课程，如果你是参加这些线上课程了以后的话，有很多相关的这样不同的这样的一个应该是 workshop， 应该怎么说呢？应该很多讲座呀，还有这些活动的话，大家都可以参加。这些主要的话都是由 UCI 现在的学生然后来举办的，比如说关于那个实习的信息啊，领导力的这样的一个。培养啊，然后如何就是写自己的简历啊，然后那个如何变得更健康呀，包括那个多元化呀，然后这些都是给大家提供免费的。如果是大家是这个参加这些刚才提到这个春季课程和夏季课程的话 ，OK。
So we are now accepting applications. Our application form is online. At the website here, ip.ce.uci.edu/apply now. And we'll also work directly with Zahai for CAMA member applications. Again, our goal is to provide very personalized support for students. Our staff is ready to help. We care about helping students meet their goals. So one of the good things about this program is that they can do college level work, but with the personalized support of a very small school. If they take a real college course, they have to figure out how to study and how to succeed on their own. And here they learn very valuable skills, learn at a college level, but get the personalized attention of a small school.
所以 UCI 的这些课程的话，主要是帮助大家能够就是比较个性化设计的，然后会给学生们提供很多关于大学的这样的一个体验呀，关于大学的这个未来的专业选择啊、职业选择呀各方面的这些信息。所以呢，就是这个现在是在接收申请，然后申请的网站的话在这里显示。如果大家有任何问题的话 ，Carol 和 Cindy 他们都非常愿意的，就是给大家回答大家关心的任何问题。
So again, I'm going to leave this up for a minute. This is our email. You can contact our team directly and ask questions. Again, you can visit our website for more details. And of course, you can contact Jahai directly and ask her questions. I responded to some questions in the chat already, but after please do send any more questions or feel free to ask while I'm here. I'm happy to answer more questions.
所以刚才在对话框里的话，大家都有一些提问，所以现在也是大家的可以提问的信息的时间。然后这边的话是Carol 他们的联系方式，他们的团队联系方式，以及申请的网站的这样的信息。所以Carol, regarding the certificate, do they get a credit, college credit?
So the credit they earn will be continuing education credit. So students will get an official transcript and a grade report for the courses they took, but they do not count towards a bachelor's degree. So this is a way to help students show that they've taken extracurricular activities, that they've done something special, that they have additional training and background, that they have initiative, kind of the qualities that I talked about at the beginning of their presentation. We want to help students present those on their university applications.
OK. 所以刚才有人提问，就是说他有没有会获得大学的学分？那这些课程的话，主要是为了帮助孩子们在申请的时候，在课外的这些课程里多一些他的拓展的机会。所以这些的话，主要是给大家提供拓展的。所以你会有学分，但是不会算作将来大学本科生的学分，是这样子。There is one question called, is this UP approved or WASC accredited? What's that?
So is this program, so all of our courses that are offered in the EUR program are based on undergraduate curriculum, but they are shortened for these programs. So the courses themselves are not certified, the EUR courses, but they're based on the WASC certified undergraduate courses. So what we're doing is taking big college courses and shortening them and providing more support for students. So that's why they don't count towards the university degree. But it's the same instructors, the same curriculum, but more support.
有人问的话，就是说他是 UP 就是有 WASC 的一种就是类似于像学分一样的。Carol 回答就是说，因为它是短版的本科生的课程，所以呢，就是它是同样的老师，同样的这个学习的内容，但是只是缩短的这样的一个版本，所以它就是不能算作本科生的学习，它更像一种大学的一个体验的这样的一个机会。
I got a message in the chat about the law program in the summer. And in the summer, we offer a program in law and a program in artificial intelligence. And these two require some more background. So these are available to undergraduate students only, or students that already have already taken a good deal of coursework in these areas. So if you're maybe a high school senior or graduating from high school, you might be able to attend these programs as well, but you have to meet the prerequisites. So that's why I didn't spend a lot of time talking about those. But if you're interested in the law program or the AI program, please email me. I'll put it in the chat, our email address, and you can email more program questions.
所以刚才有人问那个是关于那个就是暑期课的话，法律啊，包括那个就是 AI 的这样的一个课程，因为这些课程是比较难的课程，它会有需要的一些基础课，那可能对于比较那个就是高中生比较就是高年级的这样的学生的话，有可能可以，但是具体的话它会有一些要求，所以大家要那个就是看一下。那对商科的来说的话，就相对来说春季的一个课程其实是对暑期班的一个准备课程。I have another question that if the student is in China, they can still attend the summer schools, right? Or the spring ones.
That's correct. That's correct. The courses in spring are offered on Saturday mornings between 9 and noon California time. So anyone can join them, but if you're in China, it's probably difficult because it's very late at night.
Yeah.
But in the summer courses are offered between 5 and 9 p.m. California time. So it's convenient for students in China or in California to take those classes. So for California students, the summer courses are in the evening, but for students in China, the courses are in the morning. So that way, students in Asia or in the United States can join the summer program very easily.
Okay. 所以那个夏天的课程的话，就有人问的话是说，像夏天课程，假如说在国内的话，是不是也可以参加？对的，因为它都是线上的课程嘛，只要是时差允许的话，其实都可以参加。然后夏天的课程的话，会对国内的学生的话，就是早上的时间，所以是更合适的时间。
Okay. And I see Cindy shared our program and our website in the chat. So the schedules will be available on the website, and there's more information about the instructors and the details of the courses. And again, you can always email our staff directly for more specific questions.
好的，然后刚才那个 Cindy 的话，把那个他们的这个网站的信息放在上面，所以大家也可以从上面再具体了解一下相关的这个课程的信息。Karen, like how they can identify themselves when they register online as a CMA member?
On our application form, there is a section called representative information, and if you insert in that line and you write that you are a CAMA member, you can write it there. I will also be sharing a specialized application form for CAMA members only, which will not be posted on the website, that I will distribute with you as well.
Okay, sure. Okay. 所以呢，就是如果是大家怎么样，作为 CAMA 的话，因为我们不是有那个特别的价格嘛，那这个的话，会就是有2种方式，一种是用在现在的在线申请上面的话，然后标明自己是 CMA 的 member， 还有一种的话就是他会专门给我们一个报名的表格，然后我们来填写，然后他到时候会把这个表格发给我，到时候会发给大家。如果大家有问题的话，也可以那个加我的微信，然后聊。可能大多数都已经有我的微信了，我把我的微信再发一下好了。在你们报名的时候有我的邮箱，然后是那个智海.里@gmail.com， 也可以联系我们。
And Carl, just one question about the TOEFL 60 requirement. Yes. So
yes.
For CAMA members, we know that the most kids are here in the U.S., but just in case, because they can be non-native speakers, do they have to provide TOEFL 60?
No, no, good question. If students are already taking courses in English at an English, speaking school, we do not need proof of their English proficiency.
Okay. Okay. 刚才 Cindy 有提了一个
I see another question. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I'll translate the last part. 刚才那个 Cindy 有提问，就是说，在那个UCI 那个他那个申请里面的话，就是有要求英文的成绩、托福成绩什么之类。但如果你是已经是本地的学生，在本地的这样的一个课程来上的话，就不需要提供这个英文的这个托福的成绩。Okay.
Oh, thank you. I see a question that is the class for middle school students okay? We may make an exception. The courses are for 15 years old and up, but if you have an 8th grader that's close to turning 15, please do email us and we can see if we can make an exception for younger students. But in general, the courses are for students age 15 and older.
OK， 所以刚才有人提问的话，就是说对于那个初中的学生行不行？那个我们也会考虑，就是说，假如说对已经是那个8年级的这样的学生的话，也许可以那个特例，然后让他们也来参加这样子。OK。
I just want to add one more thing. We had, for example, a student in our program last summer who was very interested in applying to UCI as an engineering major. So we were able, Cindy and I have many contacts on campus. So we're able to help that student get appointments with the engineering advisors and to learn more about which engineering major was the best for her, and to help that student get more information about engineering programs at other campuses as well. So we do what we can to make sure all the students are able to not only learn in our classes, but get support and learn information to help plan out their university and professional careers beyond that.
所以刚才那个 Carol 举的一个例子，就是去年的话，有一个学生的话，他是非常想进那个就是 UCI 的这种工科的学院的话，所以呢，就是Carol 和那个 Cindy 的话，他们都给他提供了很多相关的这样的一个资源和信息，给他们介绍那个 UCI 的这样的一个教授，然后通过这些教授的话，了解到就关于商科的一些具体的内容，所以对他的申请的就是学习了解大学的这些专业啊各方面的话，就非常有帮助。所以这个是非常好的一个机会，让大家能够得到 UCI 的帮助，不管是你申请 UCI 还是申请UC 相关的其他的学校，以及其他的这个大学的申请的话，其实都会非常有帮助的。Okay, thank you, Cindy, for your time.
Okay.
Okay.
If there's
Yeah, there's another question. I wanted to ask, do the spring class need a prerequisites? Yeah.
No, the spring classes are for design. They have no prerequisites. They're for students, high school students that may have no experience in business or no experience in programming yet. So they're beginner courses. The summer courses are for students that already have some experience or want to continue learning. The spring courses are for students with no experience who just want to maybe have a better idea of what these majors and careers are like.
Okay. 所以这个就是夏季那个春季的课程的话是基础课，然后不需要有任何的就是提前要学什么内容或者做什么准备，然后这个主要是一个就是大家来打基础的这样的一个课程，所以也是非常适合所有的人来参加的。再把我的 email 发一下。OK。好的。大家还有什么其他的问题吗 后续有问题的话可以继续联系。然后我今天的视频的话也有那个录下来，如果大家后续有谁需要的看的话，或者再看一遍的话，然后我也可以发给你们。Okay.
And one more thing to add: if your school, your son or daughter's school offers AP computer science or business courses, sometimes students need to show that they have experience to get into those courses. So the spring courses are a good way for students to get some basic experience to continue on into more difficult courses. And in the future, in the fall and winter, we're going to be offering more courses on these topics. So if students want to continue and build their skills and take more difficult courses, they can do so in the future.
所以刚才凯尔提到了，就是说，其实，在高中的话，有很多这种 AP 的课的话，也是需要你提前有相关的基础或者经验的。所以春天的这个课的话，其实对大家将来孩子们申请这个 AP 课程也是有帮助的。假如说他要去修什么 AP 课程的话，他已经提前学过这样的相关的内容的话，会让他们更加容易能够参加到这些 AP 课程。Okay.
And especially because the UC system does not look at the SAT scores anymore. It's a little bit more difficult to show that you're different or more eligible than another student with the same GPA. So taking other courses, completing more projects like the EUR program is a great way to not only personally benefit yourself, but to show and have proof when you apply to universities.
对，还有就是说，因为现在的话，像 UC 系统的话，已经不接受 SAT 和 ACT 的成绩了。那除了 GPA 以外的话，大学的话，它主要是看很多其他的这些相关的内容嘛。所以这些参加这个 UCI 这些课程的话，都会让你有证据，然后来证明自己能够去参与到这样的更加那个有能力提高的这样的一个学习的过程。所以这个都对大家的就是不管是将来申请哪一个学校都会有很大的帮助。Okay.
Well, thank you very much. If there's, I'll wait a little bit longer in case there are any more classes, but I'm very happy to speak to you. And before I came to UCI, I was a high school teacher myself, and I care very much about helping students do well and get into the best schools. So I'm very familiar with what high school students go through and what it takes to get into good universities. So our goal here is to help students, get into the school of their choice, but also improve their skills that they can use in their lifetime ahead.
所以刚才凯尔提到，就是说他以前呢，在来到 UCI 工作之前的话，他是高中生的老师，所以他非常理解，就是说作为高中生他们所面临的情况。那通过这些课程的话，主要的目的的话是帮助这些高中生们，当地的高中生们了解到，就是说关于大学以及帮助他们来能够进入自己理想的大学的这样的一个。所以他们愿意就是帮助每一个孩子，然后去了解到相关的内容、相关的信息，这样子。Okay, thank you.
I see a question that says, are there any programs, courses that you would recommend that are not just for international programs? Well, the EUR program is designed for local students. International students that have a good level of English can join it. And I think it's great that students from different places can study together. But the point of the program is to help students attend American universities and get prepared for careers in the United States. So it's focused on helping students, local students, prepare. Okay. Oh, I mean undergraduate students. So for undergraduate students, we have the summer EUR programs in law and AI. And typically we have more offerings, but now that we're doing things remotely with COVID, we have fewer options. but once we can return to campus, we'll have even more options that involve lab work on campus and more research. So we do have these similar types of programs for undergraduate students. Also, current undergraduate students can also enroll in open classes at UCI and take UCI courses for credit. But that's much more expensive, and there's no member discount with CAMA for those. But if you're interested, again, send me an email directly about other UCI related programs. Sorry, that was a long the talk.
所以刚才有问题就是有没有关于本科生的课程，然后Carol 说也有相关的课程，本科生也可以参加的。那个有人问说 AP Start， 这个不是 AP 课程，这个是 AP， 就是如果你参加这课程的话，会对申请 AP 课程有帮助。Okay. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. That's my pleasure. It's always nice to see you. I miss seeing you in person.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. The deadline for registration, we accept applications until the courses are full. So there is no deadline, but the sooner you apply, the better.
Okay. 所以这个课程的话，就是大家是尽快申请，因为那个申请结束完了之后的话，就那个课程满了之后的话，他们就不接受申请了。
Do we have biology class? Not this summer. We do have we have offered it in the past, and we will offer it again. We have a reduced options this summer due to COVID and offering remotely, but we will be offering it again. And feel free to email me if you want more information about the types of courses we can offer.
对，有人问有没有就关于生物相关的课程的话，就是因为今年是新冠嘛，所以线上课程是比较有限的课程。那他们以前有过这样的课程，如果大家比较感兴趣的话，你可以联系 Carol， 然后未来的话，他们如果 offer 的时候，也可以给大家那个就是这样相关的这样的信息。Okay, perfect. Thank you for your time and share a lot of great information for the CMA, members and. Feel that this is a great opportunity for high school students. If I'm a high school student, I want to join today.
Same with me. I wish I had known about this when I was in high school too.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's a great way to unite motivated students from different areas too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 对，所以 Carol 就是说，如果是他如果是高中的时候知道有这样的课程的话，他肯定会参加。然后，而且关键是他会跟很多有同样的这个志愿的高中生们，然后一起学习，这样的也是一个非常好的机会，可以认识很多其他更好的就是其他新的朋友吧，这样。Thank you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact us.
Yes, definitely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
Yeah. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys. 大家再见，我们下回再见。好，拜拜。周末愉快。